I decided to make my own viewpoint of the world if Germany won World War One. You should be seeing now basically some of the borders that existed in what is it, 1914 before World War One, and the empires that existed then. Um, Basically, in my scenario, the United States never joins the Allied powers, and the Central Powers win because the French and the British on the Western Front run out of reserves after the spring offensive of Germany. So they're able to have a fall offensive as Austria-Hungary and Ottoman Empire and Bulgaria are all collapsing. And basically, they take Paris, and France collapses as a result, similar to the Franco-Prussian War, and French army mutinies again, and basically it just turns into fucking chaos. And France signs a treaty with Germany, and Germany sends troops, all of it, a massive amount of its troops, into Italy, and Italy gets defeated, just gets its ass kicked, and capitulates, and their empires are stripped from them. Belgian, France, and the Italian empires are stripped. You should see this map now of after the war. And the United Kingdom, Portugal, and Japan make a white peace because the Germans never conquered their territory and they conquered German territory. So basically, there. As soon as the war ends, Austria Hungary collapses and it turns into a bloody civil war similar to Yugoslavia. The Ottoman Empire actually doesn't collapse. I don't think they would collapse because the Armenian genocide and stuff. I think they were really committed to keeping themselves together if they're going to commit something that terrible. So the Arab revolt is actually stopped. Also, as you can see, the states created in the Brest-Litovsk Treaty. I decided to have Poland created because I don't really see Germany actually annexing Poland. But what happens is Trotsky invades those countries, and Germany arms them and sends in expeditionary forces and actually aids the white forces. And the white forces actually defeat the Red Russians, and Russia proper, without Ukraine, Belarusia, the Baltic states, Poland, and Finland, becomes a German ally. And the democracy and the Russian democracy fails, similar to a way I'm going to compare this to Napoleon III, his rise to power, and it becomes a monarchy again, so that all this alliance is monarchies. Um, Basically, the United States after World War One, because there's some movement to get them into World War One, but they never did, becomes so isolationist. It gives the Philippines its independence, and it gives all these states its independence, and it stops having dominance over the Latin American states, and it really goes inwards. And the Great Depression really never happens or anything for America. But the Great Depression happens in France and Italy, even worse, because they have to pay war reparations to Germany, and in the United Kingdom. And basically, what happens, Mussolini comes to power in 1922, just like in real life, but way, way stronger, way, way more supported. Just they just love that guy because their country's in total chaos, and they actually lost their empire. Germany took the parts in like Somalia and Ethiopia and stuff, and the Ottomans took Libya back. So they rise to power there. At the same time, England actually becomes a fascist state due to the chaos of their empire being defeated, and Ireland actually gets conquered after they gain their independence, and Britain and Germany and the Ottoman Empire really put a bullet to the head of the independence movement for all those countries. That never developed. So colonial empires just exist. They're never questioned. So fascism develops in the United Kingdom, Italy and France, and they all become fascist states in alliance with each other. After that, Japan gets more imperialist and invades Manchuria. Because there was no Russian Revolution was successful, Mao never gets inspired. There's no support for him, and what's his face? Fuck. The Republic of China is stabilized after Chiang Kai-shek is stabilized and it actually becomes a state and stuff. All the excuse me, I have the hiccups. All the warlords are put under. So Mongolia is also part because they never joined with the Russian Revolution. So, but Japan was able to take Manchuria. Also, the United Kingdom is the only fascist country that still has its empire in Europe. So they take Afghanistan, Persia, Ethiopia, and Thailand. They invade them and annex them, and also Oman, and United Arab Emirates and Qatar. I don't think I ever hit Qatar with the highlighter. So basically, what happens is Japan invades China to try to get the whole of China, and fucking loses because the whole entire scheme of warfare is completely flipped if Germany wins World War One. It's all about defense and infiltration. Oh, God damn it, I'm fucking retarded at this language. Infiltration tactics. They try to infiltrate the enemy, like in World War One, instead of tanks and armored warfare and mobile warfare and blitzkrieg coming to prominence. So Japan gets stuck because Republic of China was able to be stabilized, and it invades and it gets stuck, even less so than in the real Second Sino War, and it needs oil. Ottoman Empire and won't give it oil, so it wants to build its empire. So basically what happens is it gets in a war. All these states get in a war with Germany and the Allies, and France and the United Kingdom and Italy join them. I just realized that England could give Japan a shit ton of oil because they own Iran now, and Iran was a lead producer. So I guess I didn't think that through. So basically what happens now is that they didn't advance. This is a really shitty map because I'm pretty sure Japan would have taken a lot more probably. Not as much as in the real Second Sino War. Saudi Arabia is split in half between the United Kingdom and the Ottoman Empire. Basically, the United Kingdom and Japan develop aircraft carriers and defeat Germany's massive navy surface fleet. So they're unable to supply their colonial empire, and it gets taken over by England and Japan. Japan attacks the Netherlands. Netherlands joins the side of Germany, Russia, and Ottoman Empire. They also try to invade Denmark to get a foothold on Germany. Denmark joins their alliance, and they take over Iceland and Greenland. Basically what happens is there's a super stalemate. So they try to siege each other and bomb each other because it basically evolved into super defensive warfare with, the Marcel Line and the Siegfried Line. Basically, that's the whole concept of war now. Attrition. So they're trying to outdo each other, and eventually Germany develops nuclear weapons and nukes France and Italy and the United Kingdom. Despite the fact United Kingdom and Japan had taken vast swaths of Germany's empire, I'm guessing Japan's going to be nuked through Russia. They have to all surrender because they got nuked. So basically what happens after that is Germany gains all of England's empire and Africa. Ottoman Empire gains Egypt. Ottoman Empire gains the remainder of most of the Arab states in the Middle East. Russia gets Afghanistan and Iran. Japan, France, Italy, the United Kingdom all become puppets. Denmark, or not Denmark, the Netherlands get more shit. Germany gets India and all that from Pakistan to Indochina. They already had Indochina, and gets more territories. And China and not China. China gets Korea back. Um, Canada and Australia and New Zealand all become puppets. United Kingdom, France, and Italy and Japan all become puppets of Germany. And Germany's basically unquestioned hegemony. Um, that's basically what I think could have happened